Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Muse Jester. My name is Junior. Today let's take a look at some more Star Wars 3.75 figures. Um, I got a Clone Trooper, Commander Havoc, and then most of it's gonna come from the Acolyte series. May, which is I guess the assassin, Osha, Anisea, and Jedi Master Indara. So let's see, how am I going to do this? Let's see, this guy I got from Walmart as a sale, I think $8 or so. And same with these two. I had no plans of getting these. I was okay with the show, but from the show, all I really wanted was the Jedi's. But not all the Jedi's. I don't even like the Wookiee Jedi. I definitely wanted her, but well, we'll talk about her once we get them out of the boxes, which I'm gonna do right now. And so give me a few seconds and I'll be right back. All right, here they are out of the packaging. So let's take a look at Havoc first. I just recently did a review of Blitz, and it's basically the same figure, obviously, and with a repaint, except it does have a different sculpted head. Even the hair is different on him, so that's kind of cool. Got a goatee and a flat top and long sideburns. Um, yeah, but basically, I mean, I like the figure. So, and articulation wise, goes all around. Rotation on the elbow, rotation on the wrist, ball joint on the bottom of the rib cage. Good movement on the head. He's even got like a small smile on his face, on his lips. So yeah, like I said, the only reason why I didn't get a lot of these guys, even because they were in discounted price, was I already have a lot of clones, and the fact that I'm buying one of each, Blitz and Havoc, and they're clones, and it kind of feels like I'm buying two already. So yeah, I like it. I can't complain about it. But like I said, I almost kind of wish I had bought more of these guys. Just looks so damn good. And plus, I mean, they're tier 1 figures. It's got all the full articulation range that I was looking for, but I'm pretty sure I got these for like $8, so it's kind of high at this point. The the price range that I'm willing to pay for a 3.75 is getting a lot more stricter because my needs are full, or my wants are full. So yeah, so let's put him aside and let's look at May. Right, this is May, or what's this is Osha. Sorry about that. All right, so let's look at this figure. I got this one on sale. I think like $5 or $4 at Walmart. Um, it's got a really good stuff on her. This vest is actually a separate vest, as you can see. All around on the shoulder, that's not a problem. 90 degrees. Bend on the elbow, more than 90. Uh, rotation on the wrist. And looks like all the female hands just has a rotation on the wrist, no up and down, no side to side. Her cut is on the waist, but look at that. She can actually has a little bit of wiggle on the waist. And she is a tier 1, yeah, because she's got all the articulation that I want. Thigh cut, single joint on the knee, but more than 90. Uh, good range on the up and down on the ankle, and an ankle rocker. Pretty cool. And her accessories, she's got a bunch of accessories. Look at that. She's got a backpack that she can wear over here. So let's have her wearing it now. So we can see what she really looks like. I wonder what this is. Is this a holster? I guess. Let's do it this way. Man, she is packing a lot of equipment on her. That I would almost assume to be... Like, I would assume this would have been sculpted on rather than me having to put it on her. I almost feel like this is the wrong way to do this. So I think she got this gun because she's only a mechanic from the stranger, right? Or I can't remember where she got it. Particularly, we remember what happened afterwards, right? So they were pursuing May. And then she comes in finally with her mini droid. And he's got a pouch for the mini droid as well. That's kind of cool. He just sits in there. Yeah. That's an amazing, surprisingly amazing figure for something that I never really wanted. And let's look at May over here. She's got a robe on. She does have a hood, and the hood is positioned almost perfectly already. So that's pretty cool. There's her figure. I don't know why they're always having this kind of skirt where it's completely uneven. I don't know why that got popular in the Star Wars universe. All around, of course, single joint on the elbow. She also has only a rotation on the wrist. She can move a lot better than Osha because of the design of her armor, chest armor. She has a split on the skirt. Actually, that's pretty good considering Havoc couldn't do this or Bly couldn't do this. She has a thigh cut, single joint on the knee, nice bend on the ankle, going up. Looks like mine's a little bit stuck. Or is that the design of the ankle? Okay, you can move a little bit more. So mine was stuck. Got a lot of nice detail. We'll look into that some more as we move in. And she has these two small daggers. It's never going to focus, but these are usually hidden behind her back, right? There's no way to put it on her body. So she's going to be holding on to this and probably losing this very quickly. All right, so that's May. We're done with May. Now, oh, she comes with this, the bandana. And it's got a cut in the back, so I believe you're just supposed to put it on. That is hokey looking. That is just not right. I guess that's how you do it. All right, let's look at the Jedi Indara. Man, I want to talk about her portrait specifically afterwards. We'll do a close-ups and everything, but in the meantime, let's look at her Jedi. See, I mean, I gotta take off the robe. Oh, well, maybe not. I won't take it off completely. How's that? The body looks good. The uniform looks good. Very clean, very crisp, very reminiscent of what was shown to us in the TV show. Nice, intricate hairstyle. Head movement, not a lot because of the hairstyle. A little bit down. I mean, you can, there you go. You can move it to the side like so. So that's pretty good. And as for let me just take it out. As for the hands, they go all around. Shoulder goes more than 90 degrees. Bend, of course, at the elbow. Wow, excellent movement. For a single joint, oh yeah, that's excellent. And rotation at the elbow is pretty good. And I think I pretty much said that these female Jedi's, there's female figures only seem to have a side rotation, no movement up and down. Her cut is going to be here, so well hidden here in the waist. A little bit to the side, a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit of everything. Okay, so her shirt is cut right here. That shouldn't hamper it at all. Look at that. Not at all. Rotation at the thigh, single joint on the knee that goes up to 90. Well done on the ankle and ankle rocker as well. So this one is a tier 1, level 1. I definitely wanted her, of course. She was played by Carrie Ann Moss. Is that the actress's name? I can't remember. And then she comes with 2 accessories. I don't know what. Oh, the communicator that she had, remember? And then an empty lightsaber and a fully lit lightsaber. So I'm gonna assume. I think I've been putting the lightsaber on this side, so this has to be the communicator. These things are so freaking small. Seriously. It's not on there at all. That's not going in. But the lightsaber really is more important than this. Let's go ahead and do a close-up look at all the faces. We'll start with Havoc. So there's Bly. As you can see, it's actually quite different from. Oh, this is Havoc. So actually quite different from Bly's portrait with the goatee on, a slight smirk on the lips. Maybe I'm just projecting. It seems like the eyebrows lifted off to one side a little bit. Interesting sideburns over there. And I think I've shown you guys already the detail in this armor from Bly's review. So, yeah. I'm still pretty happy, pretty stoked. I'm actually quite surprised that he had his own portrait and it wasn't just a reissue. Here's May or Osha. I can't remember which one. I think this is Osha. So again, 3.75, man. Quite amazing at the level of paint application they're doing. A level of detail in the face. Her hairstyle looks pretty good. And look at the body over there. Look at the work that was done on her jumpsuit. Not a lot of paint, but there's a lot of good detail in there. There's her droid over there. Yeah. And let's look at, I think this is May. I can't remember. I have to keep this on because otherwise it's going to get lost. But for the purpose of this review, let's go ahead and look at this one. Now, this is kind of disappointing. Technically, they're supposed to be twins. So, I mean, like, I feel like they should have just used the same portrait between the two, but I don't think it is. Like, this one seems to have a lot more softer facial features than her. Hers is kind of crisp. I feel like they actually made a new separate head for her. It's kind of interesting. Interesting paint application on her armor as completely weathered and almost stripped. So that's the detail I was talking about earlier with her skirt with a kind of like a chainmail armor going on. She has it on her arms as well, so that's kind of interesting. So she has a longer hair than the other female one. Look at that detail on this one. I think this is where she kept her daggers. She can't in this one. Very interesting. Look at that. So she can move pretty well off to the side. Definitely, I feel like it's a different portrait. What do you guys think? All right, so the Jedi. This is the figure that I really wanted out of all four, and also the figure that I'm most disappointed in. I suppose that she just has a very difficult face structure. I feel like her forehead is just way too big. It doesn't seem so bad now without the cape. It seems the cape was really uh, making it all the worse. She kind of reminds me of Rey in terms of maybe the hairstyle and kind of the facial features, but that forehead just seems so big. The cheek seems so wide, and the chin is also too long. Everything just seems off in this portrait. I don't know why. So I was able to put in the communicator on her belt. Very, very minimalistic on the design, but I mean, that's the way it was in the TV show. So, yeah. So let's put these together and we'll do so there they are all together, and let's talk about the figure. So Havoc obviously I like because I like Bly, so and he was discounted, so I think the value for him is 12. Osha or May, I don't know which of the two. Surprisingly, I actually like them, but again, because I got them at a lower price of $8 or $3, I can't remember. Obviously, so the value would be 12. They're unique characters in the Star Wars universe, so they can just even be just background characters. That works for me. Um, I feel like her sculpt is much better than this one, but and then equal in terms of styles of the dress that they're both wearing. She has a lot more accessories, which I'm quite amazed. But yeah, Weaker's face sculpt much better than this one, I feel. And finally, the figure that I wanted the most and unfortunately got disappointed the most, uh, mostly because of the face. But as I've said before, though, it seems like it got exaggerated. It's made worse by the fact that when you put on the armor or the the cloak, the robe. So for her, I'm gonna put like maybe an 11, because this is a pre-order, so I paid full price for her, and so disappointing with how they did her face. It just seems almost like that a character who has a big forehead, big chin, and everything. So you know what? Maybe the robe too doesn't help, because this robe thing just does not look good. But yeah, I mean, even though she died very, very quickly, I'm still okay with her as a character. Um, See, now if I could maybe pin down the robes like this and doesn't look so puffy, then it would be so much more nicer. So yeah, unfortunately, it's the way it is. So yeah, I can see now, like that looks pretty good. Her face still looks kind of big though. Anyway, that's it for my review of the Jedi Master Indara, Osha or May, and Havoc. Pretty good figures. I got them, like I said, for all three for these three, I got a discount of minimum or highest at $8, and this one I pre-ordered at 16. That's why have value decreased a little bit. But other than that, they're still pretty good figures. I'm gonna continue buying any more or pre-ordering Jedi's off of the Acolyte, because I do want more Jedi's, as I want them in the Black Series as well. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a nice day. Goodbye.